Hey guys, I'm back with another video here talking about my lupus hair journey. As many of you know, I was diagnosed with lupus about a year ago now, and I shared a little glimpse of how I lost my hair and what that's been like, but I never really got into detail and talked about how I was able to overcome that. So if you're interested in watching, stay tuned. So, my lupus hair journey. For those of you who know me since 2018 and before, you know that I had this beautiful pineapple crown of natural hair on my head. Gorgeous. But shortly after I started experiencing a lot of lupus symptoms, I noticed that my hair was really falling out. So wash days are long and tedious, and I'd be detangling and I'd be pulling out balls of hair. When I tell you balls, I mean balls, fist balls of hair. And my hair's already fine, it's not super coarse, so that was very alarming. Kind of let it go by, and then I went on a vacation and I had these long gnarly twists. They were so beautiful, goddess and I noticed that my scalp was so irritated, and I was like, dang, what's wrong with my hair? Because I paid a lot to get them done, and they were super long, so it took a lot of time, so I didn't want to take them out so quickly. But yeah, my whole scalp was inflamed, completely on fire. So you saw it was scaling, and I was breaking out in psoriasis, and I was like, oh no, I gotta take out this weave. I think it's the hair that's irritating me, but it wasn't. Come to find out, it was inflammation. I was really flaring, so inflammation was just happening everywhere. Long story short, I take out my hair, and then for months my hair just keeps thinning out. Every time I watch it, it's falling out. At this point, I'm starting to get bald spots, and I'll share some clips and pictures from that time. It's pretty graphic, so viewer discretion is advised. But yeah, I was having bald spots, and I was just this is crazy. So I ended up going to a beauty supply store and kind of had to get over myself and invest in a wig. It was so hard to do because I'm so picky, and I'm not a wig connoisseur, so I don't know anything about laying edges. So I went for a curly look that would still kind of look like me. I got something and I went with it, but honestly I didn't really care. I just knew that my hair could not be worn out anymore at this point. So I was wearing my wig for a few months, and then in September, I don't know if anyone remembers this, but Netflix put out a new movie, Nappily Ever After, with Sanaa Lathan. I watched that movie and I was like, yes girl, cut your hair off, fall into your true beauty, do the damn thing. I was so inspired and empowered by the movie.
I've worked so hard to be perfect, and it still wasn't enough.
And then about a month later, I washed my hair again, and this time it was 2 fist balls of hair that fell out, and it was just so bad. I was trying to salvage it, but it was really impossible. So what I did was I was like, if Sanaa Lathan could cut her hair, I could cut my hair. So I went to go get some shears, and I recorded myself cutting my hair off. And I'll put some clips in there so you can see, but yeah, I literally took parts of my hair and I just snipped it all off, and I was just goodbye, good riddance. I'm trying to be strong right now. I don't want to cry. I just want to be bold and do this. And if anyone knows me, you know that everything is the end of the world for me. And like, if I went natural like 6 years ago and fell in love with my hair and who I am as a Black woman, like, this is traumatic. But I didn't shed a tear. Like, I was not, like, I was obviously scared and like nervous, but I was empowered. Like, I was about it. Long story short, I was like bald. Not shaved bald where you could see like my scalp, but like basically bald. That went on for months. I was wearing my wig. Nobody knew what was going on underneath except for a few close friends. And I appreciate having like good people around me who were like encouraging me to, you know, to embrace the new look. But nobody saw the new look, so I still wore my wigs. And then in May, you guys saw me rocking like the purple hair for the Lupus Awareness Month. It was my first time doing the Lupus Walk, so I was just like, yeah, they're gonna get this purple wig today. And all over this time, like, my hair is kind of sort of growing, but so slowly. Like, it's just like a painstaking experience of just like waiting for it to grow and even out, because like it was just all over the place. Like, I had bald spots on the front of my hair, which is like why I'm so grateful, because like I just know where I come from. You know, I just know where I've been, you know? So in June, I decided to walk into a barbershop and get like whatever had grown in shaped up and cut and styled. And I had been avoiding that for months because it wasn't like, you know, I big chopped and my curls were like just beautiful and flowy. It looked like I lost my hair to a chronic illness, because that's what it was. So I did not feel confident enough to walk into a men's barbershop and have like not only a barber but also other customers looking at my situation. I was not ready. Like, people kept telling me, oh my god, you look so good, do it, do it, do it. And I'm just like, no, no, no. But then one day I woke up and I did not plan it. Like, I literally just woke up and I was like going to meet a friend at the hair salon, and in the front of the hair salon was a barbershop, and I was like, I'm gonna do a thing today. So I asked the barber, I was like, can you fit me in? And I'm so happy I went with him, because he was just so empowering, so patient, so kind, asking me like how I felt the whole time. He cut my hair and like that was it. Like, I had, like, this was it. I had to wear it out and show, you know, like, here I am. So I showed my hair and like the feedback was so amazing. Like, people really like liked it, but I also really liked it. I loved how, you know, freeing I felt. But also I love my hair. Like, I really do love my hair. I love the texture. I love all the imperfections about it. Like, when it's crooked and tilting to one side, I love that, because it's mine, and like it took me some time to like fall in love with it, and I love it. So I was rocking my shortcut, and you know, that was that. But like, now it's winter, and like, I really just want to protect my hair again. I want to do like cool styles and stuff, but I know my hair is very sensitive. But I've just come such a long way, and I wanted to take a moment to like unpack how I was able to get through that experience. Like, yes, it's hair, it grows back, it's not that serious, but we all know that it is that serious. Like, hair is such a huge thing in a woman's life, and I'm no exception to that rule. But I think what helped me were two things. One, definitely that movie, Nappily Ever After, with Sanaa Lathan. If you didn't watch it, watch it. And then two was also coaching myself along the way. So when I say I was coaching myself, it's not like I was giving myself these pep talks, because honestly, like, that doesn't really work for me. Like, you could tell me something and I'm like, but I can't do that because X, Y, and Z, or whatever excuse. But coaching myself really came when I would ask myself very powerful questions and try to challenge myself to answer them. And usually I'd write them down, but I'd be like, what's stopping you? And it's not just like, what's stopping you rhetorical. What is stopping you from doing this thing? Or what do you know to be true about yourself? Despite what's going on internally and externally right now, what do you know to be true about you? And I was like, dang, well, I know I am a pineapple, and I know, no, you know, like, just being able to answer tough questions really shifted my perspective on like all the things I was overthinking about. And I think that also helped me to practice coaching myself through very difficult things. Like this hair loss thing could have been way more dramatic, way more devastating. But it turned out to be collateral. It turned out to be a symbolism of my growth. Like I shed so much, and the things that came back to replace all that I've shed have been slow and painstaking. But they come back. And I'm still not there yet. Like, I'm still not there yet. So I just use those tools that I was also learning at the time while I was doing coaching training to coach myself. To coach myself to be able to shift my mindset, understand where I'm at, and understand where I'm headed. And the excitement and the hope of where I'm headed is just so motivating to get up, wash my hair, put a little conditioner in it, slick down my edges, because you know the Lord blessed me with some, and keep it pushing. And it shows. It shows when you are aware of yourself and you walk in that. So I just wanted to share with you guys my story. I don't even know what details I'm missing out on, but if you have any questions, feel free to comment below. But I'm also like basically going natural again. Like this is like a twist out, which is my first time doing a twist out. So I'm excited to basically learn like what products work for me, what don't, different methods that I should try, because I'm basically starting fresh. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you. Just to plug really quick, there's a lot of things happening with my coaching practice right now. I know I talk about coaching all the time and some of you still don't know what it is. My next blog post will actually go deeper into what is coaching. Like, no, seriously, like what is it? How does it work? Why do we need it? How can we use it? But you guys know me, your favorite development coach is all about growth, all about becoming my best self, and I want to help you do the same. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.